Have you ever said to yourself, next spring I'm going to start a worm bin? I can understand why. You see, there are two main reasons why people wait until spring, or why you may want to wait until spring to start your worm bin. And the first one is that as it approaches spring, that is when gardening is on your mind, and that is when you start to think about what you need for your garden to make it better. And so worm farming may come to mind. The other reason is because the suppliers usually take, a lot of the suppliers that is, usually take the fall and winter off because that time they're using to build their worm population. Or it could be that they're not selling worms during that season because it is not feasible to ship worms because of the risk of them getting frozen. So for this reason, a lot of people tend to start their worm bins in spring. But let me explain why I would start my worm bin earlier. When I first became interested in worm farming, I was looking for a way to compost faster, to shorten the composting system. So I wasn't really interested in simply raising worms. I wanted to turn organic matter into something useful for my garden in the shortest possible time, because I usually have to wait a whole year doing out composting before I can actually harvest compost for my garden. So that is how I got into worm farming. Now, what I learned over the process is that worm bin itself has a learning period, a learning season. So you need time to learn how the system works, the worm farming system works. You need time to see how quickly your worms process material in the worm bin, to understand what your worms do when the ideal conditions that they need are not met. So when you wait until spring, you're learning all of that all at once, while you have to be preparing your garden beds, planning what you're going to be growing, starting seedlings, transplanting, maybe even building your garden for the first time or adding to your garden, in addition to all the other activities that you already have on your plate. Now, when you start earlier, like now, for example, it gives you breathing room. So there are three advantages to starting your worm bins now or as early as possible instead of waiting until spring. And the first advantage is the confidence that you get from starting now. When you start early, you have enough time where you can make small corrections without feeling that the whole growing season depends on getting it right immediately. And then the second advantage is the time that the system takes to establish. Now, in a worm bin, worms are not the only ones that are helping to process the material that you put into your worm bins. You have worms, you have other creatures and microorganisms all working together for the composting process. Now, the bin does not become mature and productive right after you start your worm bin. It takes time. The third advantage is that you begin to accumulate castings before the busiest garden period. Now, I am very careful with that wording because not every system produces at the same rate, and because this depends on how close to ideal you can get the conditions in your worm bin. That is going to determine how much castings your worm produce over a given period of time. Now, here's what I would do first. Before you actually choose your worm bin, choose a location. Where are you going to be keeping your worms? You want to look for a place that is convenient enough for you to be able to check your worm bin consistently, where you can protect your worms from overeating or from freezing. And at the same time, the spot must be suitable for your worm bins. Now, a simple worm bin is easier to maintain and more stable than starting with a complicated system that you're going to have to learn to use. Now, once you've started your worm bin, the next step then is to start monitoring how your worms respond to different conditions. Now, that observation is how you begin to learn the worm farming language. So this is very important because the goal is not simply to keep your worms alive. You want healthy worms. You want castings that you know how to harvest and store, to understand how to use castings in your garden for healthier soil and for healthier plants as well. Now, you may also want to reduce the amount of suitable organic matter that would normally go into the landfill. Now, these results are connected, and that is why I created the Raise Healthy Worms with Confidence workshop. In this workshop, I will guide you through the entire process, from understanding and setting up your worm bin to being able to use the worm castings in a practical way in your garden. You don't need to know everything about worm farming before you start your worm bin, but you should not have to learn everything through preventable losses either. So if you want to enter the next growing season with a system that you understand, use the link below to register for the workshop. And if you already have worms and you know how to raise worms, then please feel free to share the link with anyone that you know who would be interested in learning worm farming so that they can enjoy the success of raising worms without a lot of the mistakes as well. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have yourself a wonderful day. Yeah man, a time for grow.